What's up, guys? B2 talking about clicker heroes. Hey, check this out. So here's why Tree Beast is completely OP. Okay, so we had Miss B2's cousin get married yesterday, and I couldn't be around hanging out full time, addicted to clicker heroes, playing a game. I had to be in the car driving. So what do? Like, people have real lives. You can't just sit around playing a game all day. I wish we could, right? It'd be super cool. So I had to come up with a way. Months ago, year ago, I don't know how long I've been playing this game. Years ago, 20 years ago, right? We've all been playing this game too long. But here's the way it goes. So if you got to go somewhere and be somewhere, you just spec everything into Tree Beast. You guild them all the way up. Look, down at the bottom, the Gilded Heroes up here. 1,108 Gilded Heroes. This is definitely not an early game strat, but moving more towards a late game, if you will, level 10,000 or above kind of, finish level. So look, he goes all the way and goes all the way down to Suchi here, which is the last boss that I can hire. And now I can just upgrade him. He got 24,000 levels just off of an auto clicker idle spec build. Kind of crazy, right? So now I just take the auto clicker off of him, come down here, put the auto clicker on Suchi, and basically take off the progression. So now we can go back into progression mode, and you can see it's maxing out. That was 55,000 or 56,000 capital S for total transcendent primal rewards. Kind of crazy that you can max it out without having to do anything but put into Suchi. So and some of these were leveled up because before I left, you can see I went ahead and clicked on them. They were definitely not part of the damage spec. I can do one with just Tree Beast too and no levels up to kind of show you how that works. Most of you have already seen that. So we run through our mercenaries, pick up our rewards for being gone for a full 24 hours. And then let's kind of take a look at some of the clan stuff and see who's progressed. Pick up our heroes from yesterday's raid, right? E31. I don't even know what that equates to, but that's a lot. And then today's we can look who's on here and get our 30 seconds of damage on there to prove that we're not going AFK on the clan there. So that's how we check our activity, is based on the immortal damage. Doesn't matter how much you do, just as long as you're hitting it, so that we know you're still on active with the clan. So 14 seconds and we'll finish this off. And then we can take a look at what we're going to do as far as overall clan stats and who's made progress since we've been gone. That coughing in the background is Miss B2, who in the middle of 80-degree weather is now fallen sick as she's laughing at me recording during this. So here we go. So now that we've gotten all this up, we can go back through and push the levels up on everything. I know it's not totally necessary. It's not going to change the damage anyway. So look, if it's at 0 here, we're going to upgrade it. It's still going to be at 0. That's how little it matters in the middle levels. But you do want to pick up things like the Betty Clicker, and I say this all the time. You don't want to miss out on the 20% here. And then there's a couple other ones that have some randoms. So instead of just going through and cherry picking them, I just kind of upgrade them all. It just makes life easier. And then at lower levels, maxing out all these guys actually produces very valuable hero souls. Usually only like 4 or 5, but in the first spec or two, it does make a difference. So I just go through and level them all out. It's more out of habit now, or OCD, I guess. But we'll go finish those up. 23,000 frost leaves. But you can see it's not making a lick of difference in the overall damage. This is just for my own making everything look tight. All right, here we go. And then let's check the clan stuff out. We've got Malbec. He's actually doing a deep run right now. He's at 22,644, and he's going for 25,000. She sounds like she might be dying in the background, guys. I don't know. Like, I might have to perform like some life-saving techniques, or like she's I'm sorry. But we're gonna go get her some NyQuil and knock her out, or maybe I can just knock her out. I didn't say that on tape. That's not live. Like, I don't want the police showing up. I was just kidding. All right, let's check out the messages too. Where was I at here? Congrats on 9 and 10K. Just hit 131 in mortal damage. Nice. Epic Saints trying to chase down Dennis. a 12 and a 7. Yeah, I have bad luck with the demigods too because they always seem to die. I have a 9 and a 1, and as you can tell, I don't put much time into them. If they die, I still got the candy canes from the Christmas event, but I don't want to use them. Like I want to get set and go for those deep runs, and then start using the candy canes to revive. So, or maybe I'll just save them until next Christmas. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. So then I'm going to go down here and move all my gilded damage down here to Suchi. And you can see the damage jumps right back up to one-shotting on the crit hits. And then so we're going to do an Energized Dark Ritual reload and get the 10% boost, and then we're just going to go ahead and pump this up. The great part is being AFK for 24 hours, the combo here for Juggernaut is like insane. 1,792,000. So that's probably like in the billion range now. I don't know how to quite figure that out. Maybe there's a calculator for it. But anyway, that's about it, guys. That's being gone for a full day and coming back to run this, and we should be probably doing a Transcend. I would imagine tomorrow we'd start the Transcend when I have a little more time in the night to be attentive for that first two ascensions. But we've got 14, and we are going to pick up another one because at 874, and we are at 15,192. So we are going to pick up a 15th Ancient Soul, which is pretty good. That's about tops where you want to go ahead and do the Transcension. Is somewhere between 10 and 15, depending on how you have your ancient spec here on the back side. These I don't forget what they call these guys, but so anyway, that's B2. Checking it out. I'll see you guys later. Holla.